The concept that I want to explain here is how the whole project is really driven by data. I'm able to be looking at it as I work to confirm whether things are created correctly or not. For example, I've got the wrong color for the balcony wall here, and I can pick that out quite easily. Looking at my model, I'll just minimize that. I'm looking at the plants that I can have. So for example, I've got here a plant, Agave Americana variegata. And what I want to do is I could come up here and I could say, well, let's give it a label, a GAVAR, no, sorry, AME, and then whatever I want, variegata. And so any labels I have will be able to report on any of the data that's in here. Where I've entered something before, if I click in here, there's a drop list of all of the different species that are in here listed alphabetically. I can just search for them quickly. If I go in here and just type in agave, I can pick it from here. And then I could supplement that if I want by putting in variegata, or I can come down here and type in agave. And what I'm going to do is just say, let's say I said American agave, something like that. I can specify what kind of plant it is. For example, I'm going to say I've got a list again, so I could start to type in succulent, and I find that here. Plant size, provenance, anything that has been added is available in here for me to select. So I'll say it's America North, and there we go. And then just to show, I showed I could connect it to a 3D plant, but I also want to show that you can change values in here, like saying I'd like the canopy to be maybe 6 feet. So watch the symbol switch, and I can have other data from other sources. I'm going to limit this at the moment to just saying that I want to connect to a plant. So I think I have Inscape name. I'm going to type in, so Inscape provide sells their add-on. So Inscape name. So if I type in agave, you see that what I'm getting here is a list of the 3D plants, and I can pick from there. And an easy way to work this would be if I look at my model and I look at Inscape here. They have a library, but they have, let's say sort by name. So agave, and yep, there we go. There's one there. So they'll have different seasonal appearances. A little hard to see, but I can pick, by season. I can pop this in here so I get the actual plant. And what I'm looking for is if I select it and I look at that actual asset, I've got a faster way of doing this, but if I come down and look on here, you can see that this is actually like a pointer to what the asset is looking like. So I'm going to copy that, type if I scroll down here, I'm going to find that there's an actual asset number for this. I'm going to grab that and make a copy. I'm then going to pick my 2D plant. I'm going to say edit the type. And under that, I can do this to pop it in there. I've got a faster way of doing that, but that's how I'm getting my plant connection. So if I were to open my window again, and I go over here where my plant is, there's my agave. Oh, sorry, there's my agaves sitting up here, and what I'm going to do is say it was here, and I'm going to say pick a new host. I'll put it on the same level as the grass here. And again, like I say, I can move this around to get it in my model. So it's connected and it's drawing on that data. There's about 1,200 plant models to choose from.